Welcome to the 2024 Washington Association of Black Journalists Scholarship Gala. Tonight is going to be absolutely amazing, where we'll get to honor some exceptional journalists while also raising some scholarship money. Corey, how are you doing this evening? This has got to be huge for you because this is going to be the last gala before you are passing the torch. So how do you feel?
I'm very excited of the legacy that we have created in starting this awards program to recognize our own who are doing amazing work in the field of journalism. Right now, as you know, the industry is facing a lot of challenges. So it's very important that, we take a pause and reflect on the progress that we have made so far, and also recognizing those trailblazers who are creating a legacy for the next generation of journalists.
And I just wanted to say personally, thank you for everything that you've done. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. So just so much appreciation for you and everything you've done, and just honored to be here to be able to celebrate with you.
Thank you so much for your support and continued engagement with the organization. I would say, though, it's definitely a collective effort. One person definitely can't pull this off, and I'm very grateful that we have a very proactive board, and we have amazing volunteers like you, always bringing new ideas to the table. So I'm definitely looking forward to handing over the reins to the next the diverse leadership that's coming on board, and ensuring that the next president-elect will also have a successful tenure during his presidency. So the organization has already elected the president, so I'm definitely looking forward to helping them in any way possible. I know the organization is growing tremendously, so it's going to really take a collective effort to really push our ideas forward, because the country is transitioning, is having a new political administration next year, and we have known that the president-elect Trump, he has been very hostile towards journalists, and he has attacked many of our members, so it's very important that we have strong leadership in place who are advocating for those members who are covering the administration, as well as members who are in communities who are bringing voice to the voiceless. It's very important that we also create more resources, for students who are coming up. And I think while this is a challenging moment, I think this is an opportunity, for us to really continue the amazing work that we have been doing. Very important.
But I just wanted to say thank you, and I couldn't agree more. So I'm excited to see who gets the awards tonight and get to eat some good food.
We have some amazing honorees. This program is still new. We are in our third year. So, the DMV area has tons of journalists who are worthy of one of these awards that we're giving out tonight. So I'm just glad that I was a part of the leadership team that created this space to say, we see you, we honor you for the amazing work that you've been doing for the past several years, and also using this program as a fundraiser, to create and to support scholarships for our young journalists, just ensuring that our legacy lives on.
So important. Well, thank you so much, Corey. I really
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, welcome to the WABJ Scholarship Gala.
Yes.
My understanding is you drove several hours to be
6 hours,
here.
6
Yes.
hours to be here. And I'm excited about it. I'm really looking forward to it because I missed this opportunity last year. We had Houston at the same time. So I went to Houston and I sent a video, but now I'm glad to be here in person for this event. It's going to be outstanding.
And why do you feel it's important to be here?
Well, it's important to be anywhere that we're celebrating the work of Black journalists. And for this city, it's so important to who NABJ is. This is where we were founded, in Washington, D.C. And it's so apropos that we do this almost on the eve of our 49th anniversary, getting ready to celebrate the 50th. And it just feels kind of like the right place, right time.
I couldn't agree more. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, again, it is making sure, particularly in this moment in time, with everything that's happening nationally and with the attacks on, almost anything that has to do with diversity, it is important that we shine a light on our Black journalists. Not only shine a light, but remind our individuals that there are voices out there that need to be heard. And that is our duty and our job. And no matter how somber we may feel about how things have turned out, we are important to communities that have been underrepresented, have been silenced, have not been heard. And so it is making sure that we have, number one, that encouragement, and number two, that we know that our beacon light is those individuals who are there to be celebrated tonight. And so it's a point of encouragement for us.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
taking the
you.
time to do an
Yes.
interview with me. And I look forward to, I don't know where I'm sitting, but maybe I'll be sitting by you or
Yes,
near
I
you.
hope.
But definitely, I'm so glad you were able to make it up, though,
glad to be
especially
here.
driving. Oh, my gosh. That was a hike.
I drove 2 hours by myself, and then I hitched a ride with another group, so I won't be
Oh.
doing it alone.
Okay, well, good. You can sleep on the way down there.
I can, yes.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. My understanding is that you're getting a legacy award. So tell me a little bit of how it feels to be able to receive an award like this.
Well, I'm really excited that I'm getting this award and also that it's coming from WABJ, which means a lot to me. I've been a member of NABJ for as long as I can remember and started a student chapter at George Washington. So my students are going to be here. So I'm really excited about it. It's quite an honor.
That, and I know they're going to be so excited. They're probably going to be screaming and rooting you on. And so, if there's anything,
I told them to behave.
Oh, you told them to behave, or bad grades, right? Is there any advice that you would give to them, and why this moment here is an example of why they should follow this advice?
Well,
be in your shoes.
and I am going to talk about it in my brief speech of what it means to hopefully be a legacy and how you should really pay it forward. And so that's what I'm trying to do is pay it forward to the next generation so that they have an easier path than I had.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
doing the
you.
interview. Well, Ryan, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It seems like you're one of the men of the hour because you're getting a President Award. Tell me a little bit about that and how you feel about that.
Well, it was a great honor. I've been a fan of Corey and his work. So when I got the call, I thought it was a great opportunity to be able to highlight not only what this chapter has been through in terms of these past 4 years. It's been a fantastic metamorphosis. I think that what Corey and the leadership here, yourself included, have done have laid a fantastic foundation for future leaders of this chapter, but most importantly, even for the national organization as a whole. DC is the center and the heart of news, so it's so important that this chapter remains a strong and viable organization, not just for those who have been part of the legacy and those who receive the Lifetime Achievement, but especially for the members and those who are coming into the district.
So what was going through your mind when you found out that you were nominated for this?
What am I going to say? And can I keep it short? That was mainly it. I'm a devout Baptist, which means I can go a little long in terms of any of my remarks, but I was thrilled and I was honored to receive the call, and even more so to receive it. It's two President's Awards winners tonight, with Enid Doggett, who has been a member of this organization since the 80s and has always answered the call whenever WABJ has reached out for volunteers, for help, and for support.
I love that. Well, congratulations. I look forward to seeing you accept your award.
Thank you
tonight.
again.
Absolutely. Thank you. Well, hello, Allison. Welcome to the Scholarship Gala, where you're going to be accepting a major award. How does it feel?
My daughters asked me that same thing today. I am so humbled by this recognition that it feels a little overwhelming, to be honest. But how did I even get here? But I'm just so grateful. If I had to sum it up, it's going to be grateful.
Lifetime Achievement Award. What does that mean for you?
I think it means that these 30 plus years that I have been in front of the camera, 5 more behind the camera, a Hampton graduate, so working since then in the mid 80s, I feel like it means I'm being recognized and seen. I think a lot of times, especially as Black women, we feel invisible. I know I do. And WABJ is saying, I see you, I recognize you, and it makes it feel like all those long weekends, working on Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that was well worth it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations. I can't wait to see you accept your award. It's amazing. Congrats.
I tried to whittle the speech down to 5 minutes. They told me only 5 minutes, so wish me luck.
Well, as journalists, we have to keep it short and sweet, so
I need somebody to give me a wrap.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice
Excellent. Thank you so much. Congratulations again. Well, it's such an exciting evening tonight. My understanding is you guys are about to put on a show. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels great. I'm so glad to be here. Howard is my alma mater, and I love you, WABJ.
Yeah, it's really amazing the work that they have done throughout the years. To think that they continue to give back and change lives. That's what it's all about, changing that life one day at a time.
Exactly. So is there any surprises, any little scoops y'all want to give?
Tell you that?
We can't give it away, but I think there are some surprises tonight. You got to stay tuned. You got to stay tuned.
I would say the cool thing about this is that we get a chance to go up there and have fun. You know, so many times they'll give us a script. We're not going to do the script. You see that? You see how she just went through? We don't do the script.
We can make it our own, so that's the great thing. Yeah.
I love that. And all too well, as journalists, we know we've been out doing live shots before where people will just walk through the shot. So, such that happens. But thank you guys for doing this, and I'm looking forward to seeing these surprises that you guys have in store for us.
Yeah, well, it'll be a great night. So, and it's honoring great people. So, just love to do it.
I'm a little bit different. Get your popcorn ready. We're going to have some fun. We'll see you on stage.
Excellent. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, welcome to the Washington Association of Black Journalists Scholarship Gala. How are you tonight?
I'm doing just wonderfully well. It's a pleasure to be here tonight in this capacity.
Tell us why you're here, because my understanding is you're getting a pretty huge award. So tell us a little bit about that and how you feel to receive this award.
I really feel wonderful about being honored with this. It's an incredible honor. I was telling my girlfriend Muriel Cooper, who walked in with me just because I've been a longtime member of NABJ. And this organization, more than any other, I feel, has really done a dynamic reach in getting African Americans in the forefront of the journalism careers, as well as, in my case, public relations, because I was a former journalist and now I am in public relations, but I am very proud of the work I did with WHUR, WTOP, and OK100, which a lot of people don't know was an urban contemporary station back in the day. And I think it's just been a marvelous experience working with people, mentoring people. Years ago, before they formalized the radio workshop under the Urban Radio Journalism Workshop, I led the radio workshop, and I had a number of people who are in their own right pioneers, Greg Peppers, Jesse J. Holland, and Sonia Ross. And now I'm just here to enjoy myself and have a great time.
Excellent. Well, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Hi, Lorenzo. How have you been?
I'm good. It's always good to see you.
I know. So good to see you. And welcome to the Scholarship Gala. How are you feeling about this tonight?
Feeling really good about it tonight. It's like a big family reunion. And, it's great to see everybody. Usually, we follow each other on Instagram, social media, Twitter, all those different platforms. But seeing everyone on this big night, celebrating the work we do to improve the lives of others and our profession is fantastic.
And why is this important for these types of events to be held? Because this is held once a year. Why is this so important?
The future generation and our industry. I was part of the Urban Journalism Workshop not too long ago, as I like to say, but a lot of those mentors, they're responsible for where they played a role in where I am today. So I think it's important to give back. I think these programs, raising the funds, letting folks know that this exists is truly important.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you're able to join. Last year, you were actually one of the hosts, the
this
MCs.
Year I get to sit back and enjoy it.
Yes.
This is awesome.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're looking good. Look at this. Welcome to the Scholarship Gala. My understanding is you're getting a pretty amazing award. How do you feel?
Old, right?
Oh, come on.
It's, whenever somebody gives you something that says trailblazer, it's like, yeah, it's a nice way of saying old. No, actually, it's an honor because, Dorothy Gilliam is a legend in our industry. So to have any association with her is amazing. So really happy to get the award.
And as you know, the field of journalism can oftentimes be very thankless. And so to be able to have that thanks for all the hard work you've put in, how does that feel for you?
It feels really good. Journalism obviously is going through a transition, has been going through a transition for years, but it's still valuable and it still has a significant place in society. There's still a place for facts beyond a lot of the opinion, disinformation, and misinformation that we get. It's needed. It's still needed.
I couldn't agree more, but I want to tell you congratulations. I can't wait to see you accept your award. And good luck.
Thanks so much.
Awesome. So how does it feel to be here tonight? My understanding is you guys were the ones who helped make sure that this event was put on tonight. So how does it feel to be here and be able to see what your money was going towards?
It's an amazing event. Having the opportunity to be able to support the community and young journalists, as well as bringing the journalist community together, is always a wonderful thing. And especially here on the Howard campus, that's an added plus.
And for you, why do you feel this is so important to show that support to the community and other colleges?
I think that the Black press and Black journalists tell our story in a very unique way, and Wells Fargo recognizes that. And when we partner with organizations like WABJ or even the NABJ, it shows our support for that, especially in a time where there's a sentiment of maybe it's not as important. So I'm glad to work for a company where we value that.
Well, we appreciate you so much for doing this, because it's without people like you, we wouldn't be able to have, the funding to be able to support journalists. So appreciate you so much, and I'm excited to have you guys here.
Thank you
for
so
having
much.
us.
Thank you. All right, well, Savannah, welcome to the Washington Association of Black Journalists Scholarship Gala. How does it feel to be here? You are part of the UJW program, so how does it feel to be here, looking on the outside in?
It feels amazing. It feels just like yesterday that I was part of UJW, and being in college now, and everyone has just seen my group. It's been so, meaningful. Definitely meaningful. Just everyone seeing my growth. I started in 11th grade. I'm now a sophomore, going to my junior year. So just seeing everyone and them being here throughout all my experiences has been great.
And what would you say to others who are considering sending their son or daughter to this program? What would be your advice?
I always say that it was the best thing I did for my journalism career. I didn't have a journalism program in school, so it was my first look into journalism, and it also ultimately solidified why I wanted to go into journalism in the first place. So I think anyone should do it because, number one, it's free, and it's just a great program because you get college-level experience, because I'm learning what I did in UJW in college, and I'm paying, people pay $30,000 for it, and you get to do it for free. So I think it's experience just to try out, even if you don't like journalism. It's just skills like writing, production, showing your face and getting out there. That's really important. So I think anyone should do it, even if they're not interested in journalism right now.
Exactly. Why not?
Right? Exactly. It's free. It's free.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much, hon. And I hope you enjoyed the award ceremony and the food as well, because the food is phenomenal.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you, hon. So good to see you. So welcome to the Washington Association of Black Journalists Scholarship Gala. So glad that you were able to attend. And I wanted to ask you, how does it feel to be here tonight?
Well, very excited to be here tonight. We're closing out a chapter with Corey Atkinson being the president for 2 years and reviving the chapter. And we're introducing a new president-elect, Phil Lewis. We're very excited to have him. And I'm just excited to be here to celebrate the children and the program and the high school kids. They were a great influence to be around them this semester. I'm excited to be here tonight.
Oh, excellent. Well, thank you so much for being here. And hopefully I'll be sitting at the same table.
All right, good to see you.